Right, here's my mains and goals video for 2019 along with my 2018 goals results video. So let's start off with 3x3. So for 3x3, my goal for 2018 was to be sub 15, and I'm sub 12, so pretty good. So my 2019 goals are to have a sub 8 comp single, a sub 9 comp average, a sub 6.5 at home single, and a sub 8 comp a sub 8 at home average. I will have this spreadsheet in the description so you can check it out. So that's for 3x3. For 2x2, I want it to be sub 4, and I'm sub 4, so I got that goal. And then for 2019, I want a sub 1 in comp single, a sub 3 in comp average, a sub 0.45 at home single, and a sub 1.8 at home average. So not really that many goals. I could probably knock my comp average down to sub 2.5, but because my in comp average already is really low threes, so I mean that's a little easy goal there. Might be able to accomplish that at my comp this weekend. We'll see. Alright, for 4x4, I want it to be sub 1. I'm almost sub 50, so I got that. And then for 2019, I want a sub 35 comp single, a sub 40 comp average, a sub 30 at home single, and a sub 35 at home average. So we'll see. I'm averaging around 50, so we'll see how that works. And then for 5x5, I wanted to be sub 2. I'm sub 2, so I'm sub 140, I think. I'm around 140 now. And then for 2019, I want sub 110 single in comp single, sub 120 in comp average, sub 105 at home single, sub 110 at home average. So shouldn't be too hard. I mean, I could probably knock that down to, yeah, shouldn't be too hard. We'll see how that goes. For 6x6, I want it to be sub 330. I'm almost sub 3, so I got that down. And then for comp single, I want sub 2 comp single, sub 215 comp average, sub 150 at home single, and sub 205 at home average. So this is where my goals start getting a little bit extreme. So the last ones weren't that bad, but I mean I kind of came up with these off the top of my head a little while ago. So this should be fun and a little difficult. I think I'm going to be doing a lot of 6 and 7 over the year. Alright, for 7x7, oh, and I average like 3 right now. For 7x7, I wanted sub 6. I'm almost sub 4, so that's pretty good. 7x7, I want a sub 3 comp single, sub 315 comp average, sub 245 at home single, and sub 3 at home average. Shouldn't be too bad. For Mega Minx, let's do square 1 actually. So for square 1, I wanted it to be sub 20. I'm sub 20. Basically, I think I'm almost sub 15, I think. So for square 1, let's see, I want a sub 9 in comp single, sub 10 in comp average, sub 5 at home single, and sub 8.5 at home average. So I'm averaging like around 15. That's some hefty goals right there. My current PV single is 5.18, which is very interesting. It's like really easy. Anyway, so that's square 1. Pretty big goals there. What else do we have? We have Scube. I wanted to be sub 5. I'm about sub 5. So that's yeah, wanted to be sub 5. I'm about sub 5. And then 2019 goals for Scube. I want a sub 2 in comp single, sub 3.5 in comp average, sub 1 at home single, sub 3 at home average. I already have a sub 1 at home single, but it's 4 moves. It's like, it's literally just like 4 moves. 1, 2, that didn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. It's hard to show. But yeah, I already have a 0.75 at home single. But you know, probably sub 1 7 boost solution. We'll see. And then sub 3 at home average. That should be easy. I mean, if I want a sub 3.5 comp average, I need like a sub 2.5 at home average. I might have to edit this spreadsheet a little later. Alright, let's see. What's next? We have Pyrrha. I wanted to be sub 6. I'm about sub 6. I barely ever practice Pyrrha memes. I have like some sub 6 in comp averages. I basically average sub 6 in competition, but I barely ever practice. And then for Pyraminx, I want a sub 3 comp single, sub 4.5 comp average, sub 1 at home single, jeez, and sub 3.5 at home average. That's going to be a little difficult because I barely ever practice. I might actually have to practice Pyraminx this year, but we'll see. What's next? We have Megaminx, sub 130. I average 130. I'm about sub 130. I don't know. Barely ever practice Megaminx, but about 130, so I'd say I got that. For Megaminx, I want a sub 1 comp single, sub 105 comp average, sub 55 at home single, and sub 1 at home average. We'll see if I practice Megaminx this year. OH, sub 35. So I want it to be sub 35. I average almost sub 20, so I completely blew that out. I mean, when I injured my right hand earlier this year, I could only practice one-handed, so I had like an entire week or two only practicing one-handed, and that's all I did. It was over summer break, so I mean, I did a lot of cubing over summer break, and all I could do for that entire week was one-handed, so I dropped like 15 seconds over that week, which got me like around 20. So, yeah. And my TPS is super slow for one-handed, but I use Rue, so. And then, oh yeah, my 2019 goal for one-handed is sub 12.5 comp single, sub 15 comp average. We'll see. Sub 10 at home single and sub 13.5 at home average. That would be nice. We'll see. Three blind, consistent success, and sub 7. I'd say I'm okay with success, and I have sub 2 in comp singles, so I crushed the time. I want to learn more like a Roscoe and get better at a Roscoe this year. That's definitely one of my goals. So like, I'm practicing a lot of these comms. What's another one? Yeah, been practicing a lot of these comms, but we'll see how a Roscoe goes. But my goal is sub 1 comp single, sub 110 comp average, or I should just say comp average because I really want to be a silver member. And then sub 45 at home single and sub 1 at home average. We'll see. But I'll have a spreadsheet. It has a lot more stuff that you can look at. That'll be in the description. What else? With feet, a success. I average almost I average like 115, 130. I barely ever practice feet. So, yeah, I have like I have a success, that's for sure. And, yeah. And then my goal for 2019, yes, feet. We'll see if it's around. I mean, this will be like, this could possibly be the last year that I can compete in feet. Hopefully they keep feet. I kind of want them to keep feet, because, you know, feet's a fun event. But we'll see if they keep feet. But, let's see. I want a sub 50 comp single, sub 1 comp average, sub 40 at home single, sub 50 at home average. That would require me to actually practice feet, and I don't know, like, with the risk of it going, I don't know if I want to spend my time practicing it, but we'll see. I might put a lot of time into it, you know, go out with a bang, but we'll see. Let's see what's next. We have, I don't have clock on this list of goals, huh? Guess I didn't do clock last year. Alright, 4 blind, I want a success. I have a comp success, so yay. 5 blind, not happening anytime soon. It happened in competition too. And my last competition before the year was over, it happened. But let's go over my 2019 goals. So for 4 blind, I want sub 8 in comp. Single, I don't care about comp average. I mean, I just put a dash there. So, and then for 5 blind, it's sub 15 in comp single. Same with average. Doesn't really matter. At home, sub 6 at home single for 4 blind, and sub 13 at home single for 5 blind. We'll see. And then for my last year's goals, I didn't have these events. I didn't have clock. I didn't have FMC. I didn't have multi-blind. Multi-blind, I guess. And then I think that's all I missed out last year. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, Yeah, 15 out of 18. So, let's go over these. So, since I have a goal for clock, my goal for this year is to have a sub 4.5 comp single and a sub 4.5 comp average, and then sub 3.5 at-home single and sub 5 at-home average. Decent. I haven't practiced clock in a little bit, so hopefully I can practice some more clock and get a lot better at it. I average like 6 now, so decent goal. For multi-blind, I want over 10 points in competition and then over 12 points at home. So multi-blind, I haven't been practicing a lot. I haven't been practicing a lot of big blind since like the summer. I think, yeah, I didn't practice a lot of big blind over the summer. I think I've only done like 2 attempts in the last like 4 months or something, and both of those were in competition. Like multi-blind, same with 4 and 5 blind. Like my 5 blind attempt was like my 5 blind success was like my first attempt since like Pennsylvania. So I haven't been doing much of that. So my goal is to practice more of that, and hopefully I could probably easily get over 10 points and over 12 points if I practice more multi-blind. And then FMC, I have a 24 move in comp single, which was crazy. So I don't really have much hope for single, but I just put sub 24 because you gotta have a goal. You gotta have a goal. So I mean, sub 24 if I get lucky, I guess. I mean, I don't know. That's gonna be hard to break, that 24. And then sub 33 comp average. So the 24 comp single, I was off by like I was off of a mean because I put like my last 2 moves in the wrong order because I was running out of time, and that cost me like a 33 mean. So I'm going for a sub 33 mean this year. So we'll see. And this is in comp, and then at home sub same thing, sub 24 and sub 33. I don't really practice FMC that much as it takes an hour, but we'll see how that works. And then I've got some other goals, like I want to learn like Sarah's Advanced and NS, which I'm already like halfway through, and then like CSP, EG1, EOLR for Rue, more Roscoe maybe, algorithmic L4 maybe. I might just stick to an intuitive L4E, but we'll see. And then I kind of want to learn some more programming languages. And then I want to finish a website that I've been working on. I want to organize a comp. I guess I want a 4.5 GPA. And then I want to get a world record, which the one that I'm going for is the most 3x3 solved on a unicycle, I guess, without falling off. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard, but we'll see. I mean, it's a world record, so we'll see. And then my last goal is to keep track of my PBs. I haven't done that that much this year, so most of my PBs are lost. So I've created a spreadsheet, and I'm going to start keeping track of my PBs a little better. So those are my goals for 2019. Let's see how that goes, and bye. Oh yeah, I'll have the spreadsheet in the description if you want to see.